Now, the Xpeng CEO was recently being interviewed and dropped a massive bombshell about the EV industry in the next 5 years. He said there will be only five new energy vehicle car makers but in the next 5 years, meaning that the other new energy vehicle car makers are going to die or are going to go to bankruptcy. And he did not disclose specifically which car makers or which EV cars are going to remain in this fast growing EV space, but he said the next 5 years will decide. He said the race is very far from over. Not even a single new energy vehicle car maker in China has come out of the woods yet. Anything can still happen. And honestly, I would like to agree with him because, I mean, look at what's happening at Lioro. I don't like bashing Lioro, but look at what happened, like what's happening onto Lioro. 2 years ago, or a year or two ago, Lioro was doing exceptionally well, outselling Nio and Xpeng. So bad in a way that, of course, the Lioro CEO ended up saying, look, the sales of Nio and Xpeng are insignificant, and his target is to get to the kind of sales that Audi and Mercedes is selling. But look at what's happening right now. Right now, Nio's insurance registrations, Xpeng insurance registrations have surpassed the insurance registrations. In fact, this month, after a long period of time, we're going to see, or chances are very high that we'll see Nio selling more than Lioro, right? The total deliveries that Nio is going to generate now in August is going to surpass the total deliveries that Lioro is going to report. And what gives me the confidence to say this is obviously the insurance registrations that we've been seeing. I mean, since this month started, Nio has been delivering more or has been having more insurance registrations than Lioro, which shows you that already it is signaling or it is signing the fact that Nio will sell more than Lioro, right, this month. You should take cognizant of that. That's very, very important. I mean, the very same Lioro that was outselling Xpeng and Nio right now, it looks like they are struggling to get to their all-time high levels. And why is this? Competition, right? It is for this reason that the statement made by the Xpeng CEO and chairman, I agree with it, because anything can still happen. Just a year ago, Lioro was dominating this market, but right now, Lioro might not. It might struggle to a point where they move from being profitable to not being profitable due to the deliveries that they are generating or making on a month to month. So, though the Xpeng CEO did not disclose the 5 companies that will remain in the future, I can tell you or guarantee you something. Nio is going to be one of those. And what gives me the confidence to say this, it's exactly what our Nio CEO said in a previous month, and that is what will make a company to succeed or to remain for the longest period is innovation, technology. It is the after sales services that they produce or that they give or to their customers, and the quality of their products. He said these three are very very important: user experience, tech, and the tech that is found on the car. And I can tell you now without any hesitation, when you talk about technology, it's not many cars that can really come and compete with Nio. In fact, the Gardner index, which shows or which talks about the technology of softwares on a car globally, it's already highlighting that the kind of software innovation that is on Nio car is the second globally, just below Tesla by 2.4%, by the way, which is something that shows you that Nio it's on the it's on the right path when it comes to the technology that they are deploying onto their cars. These are the reasons that makes me to believe that Nio it will still remain. Look at the user experience during sales and after sales. That one, you know that Nio tops the rankings. I think last month, if not early this month, I did a video where we were talking about the rankings of after sales services. We also look at the rankings of during sales services and after sales services, which that report clearly stated or showed that Nio has got the top spot or scored the top spot in terms of how their engaging with their customers, how they are engaging with their users, which is something that again shows us that Nio will remain forever, because once a customer get good services, they are going to obviously come back and recommend the whatever company is giving them the services to other people, right? Which this again tells me that Nio is going to go to the next level. Have a look at what there is. I mean, have a look at the kind of technology that Nio is deploying right now. Safety features that Nio has launched. Have a look at those. Have a look at the autonomous or the level 3 autonomous driving that Nio has on their main brand cars. It's just so crazy. The level 2 autonomous driving that Nio has got for their Onvo sub brand. It's just so good. It's just so massive. In a way that all this is going to make sure it's going to make Nio also be part of the top 5 companies in the next 5 years that are still in the market. I mean, Nio CEO is so smart in a way that he knew what was coming in the future, and that is why he decided to launch the 2 sub brands, namely Firefly and Onvo, right? Because if Nio cannot do enough, then there is Onvo, there is Firefly, which they can always twitch and make sure that they get as many deliveries as possible. I mean, have a look at what happened ever since Nio announced the bus price of their Firefly sub brand. Things have changed. Firefly, in terms of deliveries, in terms of sales, in terms of orders, they have improved significantly, and this came after they announced the bus price to say that for those that subscribe to bus, though there are no battery swapping stations for Firefly yet, those that subscribe to bus, after paying for 3 or 4 battery swapping stations, the fourth of the fifth one will be for free. We have seen the deliveries or the orders of Firefly exploding because of that, which is something that is just so great, man. Something that, again, it shows you the potential that lies within Nio. They can just play with their infrastructures and they grab sales. They can just play with just adjusting the battery rentals and they win. We have seen them doing this in the past. We have seen this strategy working for Nio in the past, which again, because of their infrastructure like battery swapping, which cuts the price on the car by around 10,000. You and me can agree that Nio it's going to do very, very well, and that 10,000 is for it's on Nio and Onvo only. Firefly, I think you cut like $4,000, $5,000 when you are buying it without a battery. This is a catalyst in itself that will make Nio to win at the end of the day. And the statement said by the Xpeng CEO, I must say again, I agree with it, because look, it's still going to be so tough. Look at what's happening on to Li Auto right now. The very same Li Auto that was dominating the EV market. Some point in time, Li Auto was selling more than Tesla in China, right? Was selling more than Aito, was selling Leapmotor, which is the current company that is doing the most, or one of the companies that is doing the most in China when you look into the new energy vehicle space. So there's still a lot that can change, but I'm confident on you that they will be one of the 5 companies. Though the Xpeng CEO did not disclose that, I'm very much confident that Nio will be part of the 5 companies that remain in this fast growing EV space in the future. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one, my dear friends. That is all from me, and God bless you all.